there's no doubt, there's absolutely no doubt that women and Kabbalah is a very thorny issue. And within those camps that I delineated, the three different camps, those who have no interest whatsoever in Kabbalah think it's bunk, those who think it and venerate it as a divine science that was given down by God to Adam, and those in the middle, certainly there's a huge disagreement between the middle group, the ones who want to synthesize and extract the great wisdom of Kabbalah and apply it to our lives, and those who are on, I guess, the right of them, so to speak, who are more strict believers in the veracity of the Kabbalah. And one linchpin is women. It's without a doubt that women are not treated well in classical Kabbalah, in certain parts of classical Kabbalah, and together with that, women are also venerated. So there are two images of women within the Zohar, for example. There are many images of women, but I'm saying two distinct images between women being upheld as an embodiment of the Shekhinah, embodiment of the divine feminine, and also women as being, there's tremendous misogyny within classical Kabbalah. Now, depending on where you are within these two camps, you'll either admit that, work with that as shadow, work with that as the inevitable consequence of a humanly constructed attempt at reaching God. Flawed, imperfect, but yearning for the perfection. That is part of our lineage. That's the middle camp. Or you will read it out as you don't understand really what the Kabbalah is saying, and that there's a cultural war between what the Kabbalah says is the feminine and what the Kabbalah says is the masculine, and this cultural war will play itself out, so on and so forth, and women and men are supposed to have these distinct identities, but you then have to work with a lot of material, right? That is, if it were written today, we'd say, wow, you're not being invited to my wedding. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of stuff in the classical Kabbalah that the people in the camp of the authenticity camp, the traditional Orthodox camp, there's a lot of unelegant, I would say, explanations they have to give for some very radically, like blatantly misogynistic texts. So I personally think that it's part of the Messianic era is the full inclusion of women in Jewish life as they choose to be included. I think that the feminine and the masculine exist within each and every human being, just as Jung said it. The Kabbalah said it earlier than Jung, and he studied it, right? Jung studied Kabbalah, without a doubt. So within each and every one of us, there's the feminine and the masculine, and it behooves us to not to use gender essentialist language, assuming that genders are essentially set, and that human beings are essentially set. We need to work with, my personal perspective is because I'm in the middle camp, we need to work with our current modern values and to read Kabbalah through that prism.